Is the momentum in ATER or ATER dead? Is it done? Is the interest that we've been seeing in the last couple weeks, is it gone already? Or is ATER still brewing down there before we see another momentum play to the upside? What's up, guys? Rico here. Welcome back to Chibind Brothers. In this video, I'm specifically going to look at what the chart is saying and tell you exactly what my opinion is, just like I've been making updates about these specific stocks and others within the last 2 to 3 weeks. So let's just dive right into it. I know you guys really want to know what's going on and what could potentially happen next. So here it is. If you guys remember from my previous video, I showed you exactly where we were. And I was telling you, I'm actually want to put this one a little longer because so you can see where we are. Exactly what I said last time. I was telling you guys that we were already into a new zone. Basically meaning we left this area, now we are up here. Right? We're making a new trend. And I told you this new trend, the value, or should I say the new trend, started somewhere around $4. And we have a resistance somewhere close to basically $8, like $7 and some change, close to 8. But that's exactly where we are. And this is what happened. So there is the upside between 4 to 7 that's acting as a support level of $4, and somewhere close to 7 or $7 to $8 is acting as a resistance for now. So now, with everything else that's going on with the market, ever since we started this week, all of you know the momentum in so many other stocks. And of course, because we're seeing, can I say this? Earnings going on and these big techs have been losing big time. It's kind of, spreading this ripple effect through the markets itself in general. But remember, I always say these little plays like this usually don't really care much about the overall market, because remember, these are trade opportunities. They're not exactly like a long-term investment. You could, if you wanted to, depending on what type of fundamental analysis you want to do in this company. But again, I'm not gonna rumble too much into that because I want to get into the nitty-gritty, show you exactly what the chart is saying. So now, question number one, we're gonna ask ourselves: did we confirm support? Boom, we did. Because after we broke out right here, remember, when we had the breakout, we confirmed the breakout, and then we came back. Did we confirm support? Yes, we did. Right here, we confirmed support, $4. We came back all the way close to it. We did. And now, remember when I said we had a first breakout and we had a short-term kind of like a support level somewhere around $5, because that $5, the reason I was talking about these $5 from where we even broke out of it initially to get into this new trend is because, remember, I said there were so many contracts that are being bought at the money. If you look the contract, the option contract at the money, most of them are around $5, which means we are basically going through the battle of $5. And every single time we go through a week between Monday to Friday, if you see, like, by Friday, most of those contracts end up going, or at least ending into the money. It is actually bringing much more momentum to the stock to keep up with not only the pressure of going up again, but it's actually making it easier for the stock to make another attempt to reach this level, $7. Again, just like we've made multiple attempts here before we broke out of it. So I'm going to explain. If you look right here, we confirmed support around $5. Now, we tried going back, and now we're pulling back. But even though we pulled back, look at the candle from yesterday, around $5. And then look at today. Even though right now the market is still going, we're not really at the recording. Right now I'm recording this video. It's still during intraday pretty much. And you can see this pin bar here. It looks pretty bullish. It's a bullish pin bar. We call it the hammer. So now you're gonna ask me, and now I'm gonna answer the next question is when you see a bullish pin bar, even though the market is not closed yet, but when you look at it, it's already showing that the buying pressure into this specific stock is still high, and which is going to answer my next question. Is the volume and the interest, which is what I asked you earlier, or what I was saying earlier when I introduced this video, is it gone, or is it dead, or is the momentum still here? I'm going to show you what the volume says. Boom, right here. This is what the volume says. I showed you this chart again last time. If you go all the way back, this used to be our average. You can see this kind of yellow line going through here. This used to be the average volume. And yes, when the stock broke out, we see all these volume, you see was a huge increase in volume. But when you check out the average, the line here, you can see that it's still actually increasing, or at least it's still higher. It has not shown a sign yet of starting to decrease, even though we've seen volume decreasing. Yes, we've seen it because, yeah, there's always people that get scared. There's always people that feel like, well, I'm still holding the bags. And of course, the overall market is not doing well right now. But remember, the stock market cannot always keep on like falling. It will never always keep on pulling back. Not really. It can do it for 3, 4, 5 a week. But at some point, we're going to have to rebound. The interest will be back. But to me, it looks like there is a lot of people that are still holding this stock, like real hard. And it looks to me there is a lot of people that are still adding even to their position, because when you look at what I'm seeing right here, it's showing strength that is still pouring into this specific stock. But now, do we still have a chance to see it try to go back up and test this resistance that we've seen above here? Yes, we still have a chance. We need to watch, like I always say, the next couple days. This candle, first of all, when the market is going to close, this specific candle right here, if it closes as a pin bar, it's like I was saying, it's showing strength. But the next two candles, which is, remember, two candles, going to be Thursday and then Friday. All the options that are going to be expiring, $5 in the money. It's going to determine a lot to what the direction of this stock is going to be. And to me, at least from what I'm seeing, if we do hold the strength and then we confirm this strength into this pin bar right here in the next two candles, there is a much higher possibility that we might see and go back to retest this level again. And it's going to happen pretty soon, because these type of momentum plays, that's how fast they go, because they react to the interest and the momentum and the buying pressure that's coming into it. But also, I wanted to show you this because I want everybody to be able to see what's going on here. Oh, it's like Ortex is pulling out of it. We don't have any Ortex accounts, so I was just looking at it for a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to show you this because, sorry, this one is, this is going to be next. I'm going a little too fast for myself here. The short interest in the stock is still increasing. The utilization is still up 100%, and the cost to borrow is somewhere around 122. So it's still really, really high. There hasn't been a much bigger chance to show as if things are changing that big to reverse the momentum from what we've seen it. And so now, I want to make sure I say this. This is the stock market. We are in the new zone. Like I said, the new zone, this is a new range where we're trading in. Is it possible to see it probably try to reach these $4 again? Yes, it could happen, because I always say this, you need to be able, you need to be prepared to see things to go either way. But the strength that I'm seeing right now is pointing to the upper direction, but it's not impossible that you may see it pull back a little bit. But I'm firmly confident that we have confirmed this support strongly, that we need to see it go back to test again this resistance before we see it pull back more. But even if we do, I know exactly where the bounce back is going to be, which is going to be exactly right there. But again, watch the next 2 days. We need to confirm the strengths in this bullish pin bar that you're seeing right here. And all the contracts, all the option contracts that are going to close in the money above $5. And watch what's going to happen next. Because I don't see how the momentum is dying, because as you can see right here, even on our stochastic, our RSI was still higher, but we are not overbought anymore. Remember that. We're not overbought anymore. So we still have some strength here to go back up again. So just wanted to give you a quick update on that one. I'm going to move on because I want to talk about this one, Lucid. I was getting ahead of myself, and I'll show you the chart real quick, but I want to just show you this one real fast because I think it's a real good opportunity. Again, here it is. Boom. I've done this before, and I'm just going to do it quickly because a lot of people don't see these type of things. I've been talking every single time I talk about ATER and ATER, I always talk about something else. And almost every other stock that I talk about, even right now, all of them are still a freaking good deal. Excuse my language, but I mean, they're still really, really good deals. And so I keep adding to the list because remember, every single time I talk about this, these momentum, these good deals that most people don't actually look at because everybody distracted trying to look about stocks like Meta, stocks like Netflix, and these are trade opportunity. It doesn't cost you too much to buy it, but the return is too high, especially when you don't have a bigger account. So here we go. As always, we always do here. Boom. Right here. Confirm support, confirm support, confirm support. One more do you want? Confirm support. Where do you think the bottom is? This is a question I always ask everybody. What do you think the bottom is? I know there is so many fear. People are going to talk about so many things, but the charts never lies. Or at least the numbers never lie. Because this is the data that you get from a long period of time. Look, this is a year worth of data that you're looking at right now. A year worth of data. Yes, could we go a little bit lower? Yes, we can see it go lower because we still have another bottom somewhere down here. But this is a very strong support. And when you look at the overall market and what we've been doing for the last few days, or at least last few weeks, getting it down to this level, $18 for Lucid. I know most people are afraid to call a bottom because you're never really going to be able to catch the bottom, the real one. But what you can always do is to get as close to the bottom as possible. That's the most important thing. And how do you know that? It's very simple technical analysis. Because a lot of people think you have to do magic to look at this thing. It's not magic. You just need to watch. Yes, we flip. Like right here, this is the 50 moving average is below the 200 moving average. Yes, it looks like we are really down compared to where we are. We've reversed. Big time from the top. I would call like the stock is already into the bear of its own, because from the top of like what 57, almost $60 down to 18, it's like a 60% sell. But again, it's a really good opportunity. 100 shares will only, it's only going to cost like $1,800. You don't need to have 20,000 K to really figure out how to find out a really great opportunity in stocks like this. I'm always going to find deals for you. And every single time I make a video, I'm always going to tell you when I believe, at least in my own opinion, when a deal is really good to buy. And so I've added so many stocks. I talked about CEI. I talked about Mara. Now I'm talking about Lucid. Again, trade opportunities. And Lucid is actually could even be a long-term one. And you're never going to have a chance to buy it this low. If you missed out back then, last year, throughout this whole time when it was at this price, I'm just saying, it's my own opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you when to buy and when to sell, but I can at least tell you what I think a good deal is at. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like to trade in the stock market, we have links in the description below. Please consider using them. Sign up, deposits, at least something into your account, and we both going to get free stocks, whether it's Webull, whether it's public, or whether it's even Coinbase. Thank you guys. We also have a Patreon account. If you would like to support us, please go check it out. We'll be trying to post constantly over there. Most content that we don't actually post on YouTube, we're going to try and do it out there mostly, but try and support us if you would like every single month, whatever tier you would like to choose, and go through it. We also have a pretty good deal because there's going to be a link in the description below about a credit card, which is Discover credit card. If you go ahead and sign up using the link in the description below, we both going to get $50 worth of credit. That is a pretty good deal for a credit card. And this one is pretty much easy to get. And I do actually have a video that I'm going to link below to show you exactly what to do to get it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. As for me, as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.